Good day, everyone. I am Lazel Ray, your reporter for the topics about examples of 5S implementation and process improvement using 5W2H approach. First, let's have a quick review on what 5S is. 5S stands for sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Let's go to the first one, which is sort. The goal of this step is to clear up space by removing unnecessary things. Second is to set or organizing materials and labeling it to speed up the searching process. After this, it's time to shine. It is a constant cleaning in a workplace, always inspecting surroundings to identify maintenance issues and other problems. The fourth S is to standardize. Installing a checklist to maintain 5S and creating a consistent expectation. After establishing a standard process, it needs to sustain the practices or making it a habit because it is a constant drive for improvement. And now let's go to the examples of 5S implementation. It can be implemented in any workspaces including healthcare organizations. 5 is implementation and office desk. He doesn't need it, therefore sorting and shining or cleaning in his workplace should be done. Next step is to set in order and to put labels. And then standardize by posting visual standards and everyone in the area is trained to new standard. And last is to sustain daily checks of the work area plus weekly audit and deep clean. And now, see the difference. Toyota Company is also implementing 5S. Here are the few clips taken from Toyota Corporation that explain how this great organization follows principles of 5S in their factories. First is assembling with gloves and an easy access of different tools. Assembly associates focus on standardization. They produce a quality product by having a quality inspector in every process and to make sure that the product is in their standard. In order to improve continuously the production quality and safety, regular meetings are held and requires a consistent presence of managers and other leaders. Associates also perform quality checks on every component they touch. They mark each component using a colored marker and pass through various quality checkpoints. Another two examples using before and after illustration. On the left side, we can see an untidy and disorganized worksite. It is littered with debris and rust, but after implementing 5S, we can see that the tools and equipments are clean and the workplace is safer than before. In this picture, we can conclude that the 5S helps a workplace to remove items that are no longer needed, organize the items to optimize efficiency and flow, clean the area in order to more easily identify problems, implement color coding and labels to stay consistent with other areas, and develop behaviors that keep the workplace organized over the long term. 5S can create a safer, cleaner, and more productive work environment. And now let's go to the process improvement. Kaizen comes from two Japanese words. Kai means improvement and Zen means good, which translates to continuous improvement. When implementing Kaizen, you need to ask 5W and 2H questions. First is what, to define the task or operation, and if it can be eliminated, then eliminate. If no, ask why. To define the purpose of the task. Does it add value? If no, then eliminate. If yes, ask where. And if it is in best location, ask when, or when is task is being performed. If it is in correct sequence, then ask who, or who is performing the task. If that person is not qualified for the task,
then change. Same as to the location and process. If it answers no, then change as well. But if the person is qualified, then ask how, or how the task is being done. If it is not the best method, then simplify. But if yes, ask how often, or how often required. If it is not within the capacity, then improve the process. Let's take an example. When fast food hamburger restaurant has two main returns, ask what is the problem. And if it answers the question, mayo keeps being into the ketchup bottle, then why is it a problem? It can be waste, lalo na kapag hindi yon nagustuhan ng customer at hindi yon nag-fit sa kanilang order. And then, saan natin nakita yung problema? Syempre, in the kitchen when we assemble the sandwich. At kailan naman natin nakita na may problema? After nating ma-squirt yung ketchup bottle pero ang lumabas ay mayonnaise. And who performed it? The sandwich artist. How does it happen? When someone fills the ketchup bottle with mayo. And how often? Twice a day. And we have here a problem statement. The mayo comes out of the ketchup bottle at least 2 times a day. When the sandwich artist is assembling the order, they reach for the ketchup bottle, and when trying to dispense ketchup, mayo comes out of the bottle. This results in the sandwich artist throwing the hamburger bun out because the customers want it and it might not fit their order. Therefore, implementing 5S and process improvement using 5W2H approach can help a business to eliminate waste and increase efficiency, as people are more productive when they are working in an organized work environment. This leads to success by making a habit to look for waste, visualize the work area, look for the root cause of every problem, develop standard, and repeat the process to have a continuous improvement. And that's the end of my presentation. Hope you gain some knowledge about 5S implementation and process improvement using 5W2H approach.